guys, welcome to another tarot reading. Our topic for today is a message from your future self. So, whatever message, motivation, any key information that your future self wishes to give you to the current you, we will explore it from these cards. Like always, I would be putting up the image on the screen from where you can choose pile one, pile two, or pile three, whichever pile suits you or attracts you the most, right? And in the description box, you can see your respective timestamp. From there, you can directly jump to your reading. And if you wish to book personal readings with me, kindly DM me on Instagram at tarot_reads197, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com, the information of which is already given in the description box, right? Like always, this is a general reading or may not resonate with you. So take what resonates and let go of the rest. Now we'll see you on your readings. Hello, pile one. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what message does your future self has for you. The cards that we have for you are, oh, we have Swan, and it says time for a deep dive. Okay. Then we have Dolphin, and it says this and that are true. So both the dualities are true. Okay. Let's see from your tarot. We have the Two of Wands, and it resonates with the this and that are true energies. Then we have the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Swords, and it says you are the thing, and it says don't forget it. So basically, don't forget who you are. You know that you are the real deal. Do not forget that. Okay. Now let's start. So pile one, the message from your future self is basically that if you are confused between what choice to make, what decision to make, if you are waiting for some kind of a sign, which path you should choose. This could be, in terms of a person, for example, whether you should continue your future with this person, whether you should, give them a second chance. Maybe they are chasing you, maybe they are, really wish to reignite things with you, right? But the Queen of Swords cards here tells us that, even though with the Two of Wands you are looking forward, but it means you are still waiting and, really thinking what next step you should do. The Queen of Swords here confirms us that, perhaps things are in a no communication mode already. You have somewhere really closed yourself off, and time for a deep dive also is saying us the same thing that, before making or taking any decision right now, towards your future, towards someone else, you need to first strengthen your own foundation. You need to look at this thing, look at these choices, right? In a much deeper way, in a more deeper perception, right? Right now it's not the time to, take any quick action, or to take any uh, action based on anger, based on retaliation, or, just having a feeling that, I might miss the chance, or I would miss out on an opportunity, right? This and that are true, and the Two of Wands also is are telling us that, both sides of the same coins can be true. The heads is as much real as the tails, right? So it's not about whether heads is wrong or tails is right, it just both exists together, right? So black in itself is as much right as the white, right? So we can't really compare it. We can't really you know say one thing is real and the other thing is just a mirage. No, both comes from the same source, and both are as much real as the other, right? So somewhere the cards are telling you that before, because sorry, from the cards we mean your future self is telling you, whatever decision you will make, whatever action you will take from now onwards, should come from a space of, should come from a place of serenity. It should come from something deeper within you, because it's something serious. It's not something you can, just try. It's not trial and error pile one, but it's something, on the basis of which the rest of your future will unfold. It's on the basis of which you will chase your dreams, or you will basically carve out the path of your life and even your future, right? I just wish to clarify this Knight of Swords card once. Let's see, what is the Knight of Swords card indicating us? Perhaps you have the choice to rather sit or rather chase. But let's see, what is it really? Please clarify the Knight of Swords. It says the Six of Wands. So this could be an opportunity that has come your way. This could be, um, telling us about some kind of a celebration, or this could also be, letting go of something, moving towards higher faith, higher understanding, higher knowledge. But it is something that, that will either put you on the spotlight. This is something which will either give you fame, it will help you with the success, or or it will um, make you like feel like the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is also a card which is, you are waiting for some kind of sign, you are waiting for some kind of opportunity, you are sitting on some kind of an invite, you are sitting on some kind of an opportunity, because you are not really sure what decision to make, what action to take, right? But your future self is at the same time is telling us that, you need not to forget the fact that, you are the thing, you are it, you are the one who has in control all the actions, all the potential in your own hand. The Queen of Swords is also very strong energy, it's a card which comes with lots of strength, strong mindedness, clarity, right? It is not really governed by the feeling, the emotional side, which is caged, as you can see here. Rather, it comes from a side of sensibility, reasoning, practicality, and, being very headstrong and not really looking back. And sometimes this person has to make decision on their own will, they have to make their decisions from their own discretion, and not really rely on someone for help, someone for support, right? So the message from a future self, pile one, is the fact that, before you make any decision, first be centered, be grounded, be at peace. Don't take any decision, like I've told you earlier, out of aggressiveness or just to prove your point, right? Because there would be repercussions, or there would be, a butterfly effect. A butterfly effect is basically, even a little movement really causes, uh, really disturbs, not really disturbs, affects the movement or the pattern of the universe in a large scale. So it's like, just, buying something from the grocery store, and it has an effect on the next customer, or the buying choices of the people who come after you. So even a small actions have a huge impact, even when we don't really realize it, or even when we are not really aware of it, right? With the Knight of Swords and the Six of Wands, this thing could be, that is being talked about, could be something to do a success that you are chasing. It could be about a site spotlight that you are chasing. But the cards with the this and that are true. It's like, the outcome of it is 50-50. Yes, you can fail, or yes, you can succeed. So perhaps your future self is also, telling you, or making you realize that, there are 50-50 chances of things to go here and there. And so, before you take any step, before you further move towards this thing, right, make sure that you have prepared your mind, you have strengthened your mind to an extent that you would be okay with either of the circumstances. For example, if you pass, you're okay with it. If you fail, you let go of it and you try again, right? So this is basically what your future uh, self is trying to tell you, that if you're waiting, if you're sitting on making a decision, or you are, really questioning, for example, questioning your own self, questioning what should you do next. First you need to really, sit back and really ponder about it, like what is it that you really want. Because there's nothing lacking within you, there's nothing that you do not deserve, right? It just that, have you touched that potential within you, have you touched that space of softness and vulnerability and peace within you? Because your future self does not hold back from telling you that you are it, you are the thing. But have you realized it yourself? Has the current you realized it yourself? Because the two of wands is also giving us an energy of um, not stepping out or not taking the action, right? Because either we are waiting for a better opportunity, we are still seeking, we are waiting, but it's not a very quick energy, right? We are not making a very quick decision. So the Queen of Swords also here tells us that whatever decision you make, pile one, whatever action you take, be very firm in it at the end of the day. Then own it. Don't just, when you have already taken the step towards it, when you have already started, for example, when you have started preparing for exam, you have already filled the form, then don't step back because of your anxieties or your fears that you will fail, right? Basically this is what your future self is telling you. When you have filled a form, just an example, right? When you have filled a form for an exam, right? Now no matter what the consequences, whether you pass, whether you fail, at least keep going, keep preparing for that thing, right? Don't get anxious before even giving that exam, before even sitting for that exam, right? Don't just retrace your steps back, right? So this is basically what a future self is here to tell you. Whether success is guaranteed or not, we don't really know, because with the dolphin spirit here, it says this and that are true, both the realities are true, anything can happen, right? We're not very sure about it, but one thing we are sure about is about action. That yes, we can take action, we can choose a path for ourselves, and we keep going on that path. We can at least affirm that path, right? We can have that strength within us to, that that the wand is in our hands, the strength is in our hands, and no matter what the situation, we are so strong minded, we are so clear in our path that nothing can waver us, right? So this is what the cards, your future self messages for you. um, Pile one, it is what you are being really told. So it's more like a motivation. It's more like that whatever it is you are choosing to do right now, whatever decision that is pending to be made right now, be very clear that you will own it. No matter the circumstances, no matter the outcome, you will own it. You will not run away from it. You will not deny it when things don't go your way, right? If it's about for example, going abroad for your studies, if it's about relocating to a different place, if it's about dreaming a dream, whatever it is, because it's like an opportunity cost. You can have this or that, you can't have both. It's like a situation of either this or that. So whatever you choose, make sure, strengthen your mind, that feel you won't have this feeling of missing out, that maybe I should have chosen that instead of that. Don't do this, because then of course it won't be good for you, right? The Queen of Swords energy is at the center of this reading. It also tells us that you are it, you are you are the thing. Don't forget it, don't forget who you really are. You are such a strong, confident minded person, and you're so clear, your communication is strong. Maybe sometimes we do self doubt ourselves, but your thinking go beyond it. You have a higher thinking, you have a very you know uh, zoomed out vision. You see, look at the bigger picture, you look toward the future. You are a very forward thinking person, you're sharp, and you are the just the Queen of Swords, right? So your thoughts, your intellect, your reasoning is, there's nothing to doubt about it, right? So do not doubt your vision, do not doubt what your mind is telling you. Be very clear about it. Clarity, keep clarity as a priority before taking any action, right? And then whatever is left behind, leave it there. And whatever you choose to go along with, keep going towards it. Maybe, you never know, maybe with the Six of Wands you are moving towards success with that choice, so yeah, these are the messages for you, pile one. If you like this reading, kindly like, share, subscribe. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what message does your future self has for you. Cards we have for you are, it says Eagle Spirit, and it says Spirit has your back. Okay. Few of you watching could be 23 years of age, or 5 could be your birth date or life path number. Then we have 6, and it says Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Okay. Oh, okay. We have one more card for you from this deck. It says Let It Shine. Okay. From tarot we have the 8 of Wands. Then we have the Two of Cups, and then we have extra cards for this pile. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Three of Swords. And it says you are being shady, and it says watch out, things can get ugly. Okay. So, pile two, the message from your future self is basically that, you are being shady card here really changes the whole meaning of this reading, right? Somewhere, either you are not being very honest with you. On one hand, maybe you are excited to get committed, to have a partner in your life, to, really have a solid foundation with them, to be, really come into a relationship. But on the other hand, you are looking at your own selfish interests, and you are feeling heartbroken at the same time. Your future self here is here to tell you that, spirit has your back. So what are you worried about? Why is it because you feel that, if you come into a relationship, or you get married, or stuff like that, then your shine, your own expression will somewhere get dimmed down, or you will not be able to really express your heart or shine the way you are shining while you are single with the Nine of Pentacles here? It's like it's time to be honest with yourself, Pile. To what is that you really want? Do you want to be single? Do you want to be committed? Are you willing to give time, energy, attention, which is needed to build a strong foundation in a relationship? Or if you wish to build or lay a solid foundation in your career, in your own self independent life, then why are you heartbroken with the Three of Swords? Why do you feel that, um, I was better, or I'm better the way I'm single? Why is it that love, relationship, connections excites you, and it really pumps up your energy in one hand, right? Or is it that, if for example you're already in a relationship, you're already committed to someone, now are you feeling that, you were too quick to come into this relationship with the Two of Cups in the Eight of Wands, that you were too quick to jump into a relationship, or you were too excited to be with this person, where initially things felt like if you both are meant to be, and things felt so good, so quick, and it felt like, a blessing. But now somewhere you feel like you are losing your identity, you are losing your individuality, that you feel that that you have lost your shine, you have lost your spark, you have lost your freedom, and somewhere, it feels like a regret. It feels like, this is not something you signed up for, right? Now it is for you to decide, pile 2. Your future self is really, first your future self is confirming the fact that, you're not really alone. The spirit is with you. All the strength is with you. You have seen eagles, haven't you? They fly solo, and they fly pretty above other birds, right? But and they have this aura around them. They're so centered. It's like they have some kind of an attitude of their own, and it really attracts, right? Doesn't it? So it's not like, Even if you would be alone, nothing could be done about your life, or nothing could be done about you yourself. But it's time to decide what you really want. What is it that you want? And so there are two messages, there are two groups: one, those who are single, and the other which are committed, right? Now those who are single, they wish to come into a relationship, they wish to have someone in their life, but they are afraid, what if, and they feel heartbroken at the same time about the fact that, I'm still single, it has been such a long time and I have not met anyone, right? And at the same time, they somewhere also fear that what if I lose my individuality? What if I lose my spark? I lose my shine and I lose my freedom? What if I end up spending my time building this relationship and I have no time for myself? Then what? Because the reading starts with so much excitement, so much pomp and show, but it ends up with the Three of Swords here, alignment with the Let It Shine card. So Let It Shine card is a peacock card, right? And it says that um, a spirit and energy where a person is shining from their heart, through their heart, they're expressing their love, they're expressing their creativity, or whatever it is that they love to do, right? So maybe you're feeling that you would have to sacrifice this, you would have to let go of this thing, and you won't be able to follow your heart once you come into a committed relationship with someone else. Right now, second group here is of, okay, never mind. Now second group is for the people who are already in a relationship, right? And it could be 8 months to 2 years that they have been in a relationship with someone. Things felt good, things felt pretty nice, but now the foundation is not, does not feel so solid, and now one feels lonely even being in a relationship, and they feel heartbroken as if their freedom is again um, being snatched or something like that. Now the you are being shady card, and watch out, shit could go get ugly. Now here you are really being, warned, you are really being called out for your own mess. It's like your future self is asking you, what is up with you? What are you doing? What is it that you really want? Your one hand is towards this connection, you don't wish to let go of it. On the second, your another hand wishes to chase your dream, wishes to, it's like, you wish to have the best of both worlds, you wish to have it all. But it requires a kind of a balance, it requires something much more. And even though, um, it's it's like, um, it's like it's in your mind as well that, you can have either or. You can either be in a relationship, or you can live your way through freedom. You can either be at peace with a single life, or you can be in a relationship with someone, but you cannot have both. So what is it really? Or is it like you are promising someone about a forever, about love, but when in reality it serves your own selfish interests? What is it applied to really? Because the reading, your even your future self is asking you, instead of reprimanding you, it's really asking you, like, what is it? Maybe it's high time to really, build a solid foundation before you do anything, before you shine your own light, or before you come into a committed relationship with someone. And if you're already in one, it's time. It's time to rebuild that foundation. It's time to rebuild first your own self confidence, your own self esteem. Some kind of false promises can be seen here as well. Pile 2, it's like, but something does not fit right. Maybe I'm not able to put a finger on it, what is it, but something here does not feel right. I would not continue with this reading pile 2 because I think it's really you who is able to understand what is the situation with you. Are you group A or you are group B? Whether you are single and you're not very sure whether you want to be committed, or you are, you know, having some false promises with someone, or you're portraying yourself as someone that you're not, because the three of swords here also tells us that, you're not really speaking up your heart. You are you are not really being true to your own heart. So if you're single, before you let or allow someone else to enter your life, before you allow, the presence of someone else enter your life, make sure that your heart is mended, make sure you are at peace with who you are. And group B, if it's you who is already in a committed relationship, perhaps married for few, and now you are hurt by the fact that I have lost all my freedom, I'm not able to pursue my work, or I'm not able to identify, build an identity of my own. You really need to ask yourself few questions. Why were you so quick, first of all, with the Eight of Wands here? Why were you so excited to come into this relationship first? What was your motives? What really made you take this action, right? What was it really, right? And now, why do you feel heartbroken? Why do you upset or hurt? Your future self is asking you to be honest with yourself. That is all. Your future self is urging you to, ask some necessary questions from yourself, clear out your own mind, and remember that you're not alone. The spirit is always with you, the universe is always with you. But first, you need to really have a strong foundation for yourself, right? On which you can stand up, on which you can let yourself shine. Um, because some puzzles are missing in this reading. Some puzzles are not really striking me as well as I read the cards, right? Like, I'll take one more card to clarify what is this, what is it? What is okay. See, we have the Two of Swords already. You need clarity, pile two. You really do. This reading confused me while I read the cards. It made my mind go a bit, here and there. Like, what are these messages? What are they telling us? You need to take step up. I don't know. I don't feel the need to tell you, really. It's like you already know. The moment I read this card, it felt like you already know. Maybe you just needed to hear it from an outside source, or from your future self, for that matter, that, you need to step up. You need to gather your mess. You need to take care of it. You need to take some accountability for your actions, right? I'll not go further into this reading, pile 2. So yeah, these were the messages for you. If you like this reading, kindly like, share, and subscribe. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what messages does your future self has for you. The cards that we have for you are Take the Lead, Stack Spirit. Then we have Starfish. It says open to infinite possibilities. And we have 58 and 59. We have the Justice. Then we have the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Wands. We have Rebel, and it says because you can. I won't say it out loud, the word, right? Now, see, um, pile 3. Your future self is very blunt right now, It's asking you to take no crap, because I don't think you really give any crap out there as well, right? Your future self is really asking you that, even though you might have gone through some kind of karmic lessons in the recent past, you might have gone through some kind of harsh time in your life, some sense of betrayal, some ending, feeling like, you have lost all kinds of hope, and now a sense of despair, right? But know that these were karmic lessons which were needed to for you to take the lead, for you to step up, for you to rip off some false layers within you, and to develop more faith in the light, in the divine, right? Now, Nine of Wands also talks about the fact that your future self wants you to know to not give up. We have learned some lessons. We have feel like it's all over, but it's not time to give up just yet. We have long way to go, and with the open to infinite possibility and the starfish card right here, it's also like a future self is telling you that, even though one door opens, 10 other door opens up for us. Maybe it takes time, maybe it's take time between a closed door and a door which is about to get open for you, but it does not mean that, it's all over and nothing is there for you. Take the lead also. Your future self is like also telling you that, look out there, look out there, and even if something has ended, something has closed up for you, just look at the vast infinite possibilities which are still there for you, which are still open for you. you know don't lose your confidence, don't lose your thing, don't give up on yourself, right? The rebel card here also tells us that, that okay, it has happened, you have accepted it, and now it's time to, do what you have kept doing till now. You have rebelled before, you can rebel right now, you can rebel in the future as well. The Nine of Wands is a very resilient card. It's a card of resilience, that, come what may, no matter what life throws at us, no matter how many lessons we have to learn, no matter how many evolutions and, ripping of our own false self we have to go, we will keep going, because we are worthy of it, and we deserve it. We deserve a life full of potential. We deserve a life where we are able to express our most authentic and our true self, right? I'll just clarify the Nine of Wands card once. Let's see. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nothing is stopping you, pile 3, from chasing your best self, chasing your best version of your own self. No kind of barrier, no kind of blockage, no kind of darkness or ending can ever stop you from chasing your best version of yourself, or feeling the most confident as the most ideal self of yours. Nothing can really stop you. You just have to look at the infinite possibilities that, that are in front of you, and as you chase your path, as you go down this road, more doors will open for you. It's like, your future self is here to tell you that, it's not over. It might seem like it's over and everything is ended, that is, this is it for you, and there's nothing else. But with the Stack Spirit Take the Lead card, your future self is telling you, keep your eyes in on the front, keep your eyes towards the future, keep your head held high, do not give up, keep walking your true north, keep walking your true path. Because somewhere the Stack Spirit also tells us about the purity of your intentions, that your intentions are pretty pure, the path that you are on is also pretty pure. Like, it's like doing something with an intent of love, with an intent of purity, with an intent of, selflessness, that is within you, pile 3. It's like, you are guided by the spirits, you are guided by something higher within yourself. And sometimes when we are on this unique path of ours, we have to rebel, or just walking on this path feels like a rebellious act. And the Justice card here shows us that, in the past things might have happened where you would have had to face your shadow side. You would have to really, be face to face with it. And it's okay to go through those karmic lessons, to let go of a false skin, of a false self, or those hard lessons are also important, but it is only there to make us feel stronger and to see from a different perception, to see things from a different light, so that more things can be open to us, so we can open up, our mind can open up or expand to different possibilities, to different things in life. Sometimes we are very narrow minded and we are not able to see what the world has in store for us, or right, but once we open up our mind, we expand our mind, we are able to see the same exact thing in a different light, and then it makes sense to us. So the nine of swords and the nine of pentacles, which has come up with the clarification card for the nine of wands, it is also confirming us, affirming us that keep going, keep facing your true north, and you your it's like your ideal self or a best version of yourself is yet to be changed, is yet to be come face to face. It's not over for you. Your eyes are on the prize, your eyes are up held high, right? And this is what actually is there for you. So if you're thinking, for example, that you have for example, you have lost a job, or you have just quit from your job, and now you are at a standstill where you do not really feel or think that there's any other possibilities for you, or there are no other options for you, or maybe that was the best you could ever had. But no, that is not true. It's like a confirmation for you that there are different, more ways, more paths for you to find, there are more choices for you to find. And maybe just a small pause, pile 3, but it's not the end. So it's okay, we take in the pause, we take in the time, but then we come out strong, we come out shining bright. So your future self is really encouraging you at this point of time. Your future self is really making you realize how strong you are, and why you deserve all all the infinite possibilities in your life, or why you deserve to feel confident within yourself, and why one small pause or a break in your life does not determine your future. It only prepares you for your coming future, right? So, rebel card here also points out to the fact that do not define yourself by your failures. Do not let be defined by what did not work out. Rather, go against that and form a new directive for yourself, form a new narrative for yourself, create a new narrative for yourself. It's your story to write, right? No matter in what aspect of your own life, right? No matter where, right? Even if it's in your love life, pile 3, if it's something that really bothers you, or if you're single and you're not very sure that after facing a karmic relationship with someone, whether you would find someone else, or you have to be single for the rest of your life. The Your future self is telling you you have not really been with the kind of people who would be there for you, or who would want to really share their life with you. Excuse me. So yeah, um so your future self is really encouraging you at this point. The key message of your future self right now, for the present, the current you, is to is of encouragement, is you not to give up, or to feel that you have failed in some way. It's also because you are a very individualistic person, pile 3. You have a very unique mind, or a very individual mindset of your own, and that is why people might take you as a rebel. Maybe it's not like you intentionally rebel, or you pretend to be a rebel. It's just that your way of living life, your attitude towards life could be uncommon, so it automatically becomes like you're rebelling against others, when it's not the truth, when it's not the reality. You are just being you, and if it feels like a rebellion, so what? So there's some kind of confidence, some kind of and I think you're pretty confident already, but okay, there are times in our lives with the 10 of swords here when we feel otherwise, right? So it's time not to give up, it's time to stand still, it's time to be resilient enough, and it's time to keep moving forward, because there are you know There are other ways, there are other choices, there are other paths as well. It's not the end, right? So this is the message from your future self, pile 3. If you like this reading, kindly like, share, and subscribe. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on heal.tarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye.